Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of February 1st through the 7th. Before we get started, I do want to remind everybody I have group mentoring sessions available for those of you who would like to expand or explore your own intuitive abilities. If you want to participate in one of those, check out my website, get my contact information, and just drop me a line and we'll get you scheduled for something. Okay, so Scorpio, Monday. Two of coins showing up in reverse. This is telling me that something is out of balance. So this can talk about your checkbook, actually very literally talk about your checkbook being out of balance. On Monday, this can also talk about that you have so much going on that it's hard to keep up with everything of all the responsibilities that you're supposed to be keeping up with on Monday. When I see the Two of Coins come in, this tells me that this is a really good day to have some of the responsibilities delegated to somebody else so that things don't fall through the cracks. Okay, so it could be that you need to be in several different places, all back to back to back to back, or it could be that you have several different projects that you're trying to get completed or at least make progress on. You just want to get some help with that. You want to delegate. That keeps things from falling through the cracks. Now, Tuesday. Okay, guys, we have the Lovers card in reverse, and I say we because I'm a Scorpio as well. So Lovers card in reverse on Tuesday has to do with a relationship. Could be with a romantic partner, could also be with a friend, a family member, or a business partner. But this is some kind of relationship that is moving backwards instead of forwards on Tuesday. So maybe we get into a stalemate with somebody where we don't know exactly how to find a way forward with that. Or maybe, we're just in some kind of argument that we haven't really hit the solution to yet. But it's just something that's moving backwards instead of forwards on Tuesday relationship-wise. Now, Wednesday, I'm feeling like too, let me go back to Tuesday. For some of you, this actually has to do with a client or a client of the company that you work for, where you guys are having a hard time agreeing on terms or on ideas of what needs to be done as far as service-wise. So that could be a possibility for some of you too. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Wednesday, Eight of Wands showing up, Eight of Clubs, I should say. So Eight of Clubs just means things are moving quickly on Wednesday. I don't feel like you're initiating a lot of this quick change, but there is some quick change going on around you. This is time to stay on your toes to keep up with everything that's happening around you. So that's kind of Wednesday, lots of stuff going on around you. Thursday, Sweetness card. This is a Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins just tells me that on Thursday you're being very diligent with your budget. So maybe many of you are paying your bills on Thursday. I've seen this manifest that way. This also means avoiding impulse spending. Like maybe you have that temptation and you're like, nope, 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 not gonna do it. Make sure the bills are covered first. This also can manifest as doing what it takes to make that money come in, going to work, doing a good job, impressing the boss. If you own your own company, doing whatever it takes to make the money come in for your company. So there's a couple of different ways that that can manifest, either about making the money come in or about making sure the money going out covers everything it needs to cover. Now, Friday. Look at us. We've got the moon in reverse. This is one of our cards. Like this is just, we're claiming this. This is our card. That's the way I feel about it. I know the Hermit is our card. Death is our card. I'm claiming the moon in reverse because we are the super sleuths of the zodiac. We are able to find out information. We can sniff it out. We don't even have to really try. We can sniff out information in our sleep. We can have dreams that tell us stuff. We are so tuned in. It's just the way we are. We're Scorpio. We know stuff. A lot of us are extremely psychic. In fact, we're the most psychic sign that there is out there. So information just comes to us. We can't help it. We couldn't stop it if we tried. But when we have the moon card coming up in reverse, what that's saying is that there was a situation in our life where the whole truth was not really revealed, where we basically knew enough information to know that there was more going on there than met the eye. We just hadn't quite put our fingers on what was the more yet. Okay, so when the moon comes in reverse on Friday, it's like somebody took that situation and took this huge spotlight. There we go. You can see the whole situation now. All the puzzle pieces are coming together. Everything makes sense. So that's really a great card. I love seeing that card because I love having all that information. When this card comes up, this tells me that not only are we getting some information that had been below the surface before, and by the way, with the moon card, I don't think that's us digging for the information. We don't have to dig for it. It just surfaces. Boom. As long as you're paying attention, you've picked it up, and we are always paying attention. We notice stuff. So, what was I going to say? So this is, so the other thing, when this card comes up, what this tells me is this information is going to change how we feel about the situation that this information touches. So whatever level that we were interacting with for this situation before, now we're like, yeah, I think I want to change that stance. I think I'm going to interact on a different level. In fact, maybe I won't interact at all with this situation. Maybe I'm getting out of it. So that's kind of what we have coming up Friday. New information, and this is information that is going to change how we look at this situation that was kind of mysterious and hazy before. Now it's crystal clear. All right, so moving on to Saturday. 8 of Swords coming up here for us on Saturday. 8 of Swords, there's a key to this card. So the 8 of Swords means that we have a situation we feel paralyzed in. We don't know what way to go. But when the 8 of Swords comes up, that's saying that that situation that we feel paralyzed in, we only feel paralyzed because of ourselves. We've made something up in here that's keeping us from being able to move forward. And so the trick to getting around this situation is to be able to look at the situation from a different perspective than just yours. So even if you don't talk to somebody else about the situation and see what their perspective is, you can just imagine talking to your neighbor about the situation and imagine what you think their reaction might be. Because if you can get even that much of a different perspective, that helps you see how you've been limiting yourself and how that really doesn't apply. And you can just walk out of this situation in a very easy way once you take that limitation off. So that's the advice that always comes with this card. The trick is when this card comes up, there's no guarantee that you're going to get that other perspective. So you want to pay attention here because this is the way around this card. Because if you don't get that other perspective, guess what? You stay trapped. Nobody wants to stay trapped. So try looking at it from another perspective and see what comes up when you do that. That is the key to that card. Now, Sunday. Fellow Scorpios, we have the Justice card coming up in reverse. The first thing I'm seeing is information is coming up. And I feel like we may be digging that information up, or else someone around us actually even may be digging that information up. So information is coming out. What else am I feeling on this card? I'm feeling like there's something really kind of out of balance going on here, even when this information comes out. It seems like there's some kind of overreaction going on with this information when it comes out. So I feel like this may be something that we didn't think was really a big deal. This is some information we didn't think was a big deal. I don't feel like we were necessarily keeping a secret, but we didn't say something about something, and there's somebody in our life that's like, why didn't you tell me about this? And it's a big deal to them. And we're just kind of like, well, you never asked. I never knew it was an issue. So this is what I feel like is going on. So it's something coming up that's not exactly a secret. We just didn't feel like it was important to share for most of us. And so somebody's having a really emotional reaction to that. They will calm down eventually. Give them a few days is what I'm hearing. Just give them a few days to kind of think things through and let them settle down a little bit and kind of see your perspective. I wouldn't say, what I'm hearing is don't try to convince them of anything or talk to them so much. You know, state your case, say what you need to say once. Don't repeat it. Just let them calm down and have a chance to really think things over, and they'll remember what you said then. And then they might come back to you for questions and clarification, but give them some time to cool down. Stay out of their way. You don't want to be in firing range for a while. Let them just chill out and come back around, and when they're ready to talk, they will come and find you. Okay? So that's our week, Scorpios. Thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic week. I'll see you back here the next time. Peace out.